Welcome, welcome. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Antidote of Song. People are streaming in as we speak. So good to see everyone here from all parts of the state and the globe and the continent and the globe. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. Hello, everyone. Welcome, Facebook Live folks, and welcome everyone here in the Daily Antidote Room. I'm Elise Witt coming to you from Pine Lake, Georgia, and today my guest is just down the street, also in Pine Lake, Georgia. We are on day 1,404, 1,044. We're not to 400 yet, 44. So let's begin by welcoming everyone in the room. Welcome to the Daily Antidote of Song. Hello, Katie. Thank you so much for making us look and sound good. Hello, Gayanne. I can't wait to sing with you. Hello, Joe. Thank you for bringing us all together. Hello, Becky and Julie in Ontario, and Deborah in Kentucky, Mabel and some bears, Kevin with your flute, the curly tops I see too, but there's probably more. Hello, Cricket in Maryland, Linda on Orcas Island, Jamie in Victoria, Gary and Kate in Charlottesville. Hello, Annette in California, Kathy in Virginia, Laris in the UK, thank you. Carolyn in Boise, always keeping us on track. Susan G, note, 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 behind me. Hello, Sheila in North Carolina. Pauline in Newcastle. Bonnie, and we don't know where you are today because you've been traveling. Hello, Leah in Illinois. Dory and maybe Ali. Hello, Ruth in Birmingham. Hello, Anne in Nashville with your sheep. Arlene in Berkeley, and Nancy with your Irish cow. Kat in Vermont. Sarah in Texas. Luda in Victoria. Kathy with a super cute little pup. Hello, Deli and Bob and Susan in Seattle. Juana La Tejana. Hello, Anne in Silver Spring. Bronwyn in Victoria. Hello, Busy. Thank you for bringing Carpe Diem to bring us all together. Hello, Tim in Philadelphia. Hoda in British Columbia. Hello, Anne in Nashville. Gary and Aloysius in Massachusetts. Hello, Bob and Bob on a bike. Hello, Karen C. and Karen in Oregon. Christiana in Maryland. Jenny is traveling. And Fred in Silver Spring. We have LMG, Archie and Hindi and Caroline and Penny and Ralph and Victoria and Marjorie and Amos. If I did not get you on the way in, I will be sure to thank you. And on the way out. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Antidote of Song. Thank you, all my wonderful conductor friends. I'm so excited here to start off our week, day 1044 of the Daily Antidote of Song, with my dear friend Gayanne Geurin, who is just down the street from me in Pine Lake, Georgia. And Gayanne is an amazing song leader, but also leader of chant, of meditation, of sound, of creating sound. She's also a vocal coach. She teaches both online and in person, and I have learned so much from her in so many ways. So I'm excited today to learn something from her musically. Gayanne, welcome, welcome to the Daily Antidote of Song. Welcome back.
Yeah, gosh, it is so good to be back. I have to tell you that I'm on the tail end of COVID, and honestly, I think being here right now has been some of the best medicine I've had all week. Just seeing your faces and knowing what you do and knowing how invested you are in song as a way of life. So it is so wonderful to be able to be here. I'm going to open with the song that I'm bringing today. And it surprised me when it came to me. And it may surprise you a little bit at first as well. I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, I'd hammer in the evening, all over this land. I'd hammer out danger, I'd hammer out warning, I'd hammer out love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. If I had a bell, I'd ring it in the morning, I'd ring it in the evening, all over this land. I'd ring out danger, I'd ring out warning, I'd ring out love between my brothers and my sisters, love, oh, love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. If I had a song, I'd sing it in the morning, I'd sing it in the evening, all over this land. I'd sing out danger, I'd sing out warning, I'd sing out love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. Oh, now I've got a hammer and I've got a bell to ring, and I've got a song to sing all over this land. It's the hammer of justice, it's the bell of freedom, it's the song about love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land, all over this land. Oh,
All over this land.
thanks. So, if I had a hammer, this is not a song I ever thought I would sing again after having sung it in elementary school and high school with guitars at hootenannies, sing-alongs, church socials, campfire sings. And about 2 years ago, I needed a justice song for a service. And I was like, if I had a hammer? Really? I don't like that song. And then I started playing with this. And I need to get off of speaker view here so I can see all of you. Hang on a second. There you are again. And I discovered something. And that's what I wanted to talk about today, is what we discover when we uncover things that are right in front of us. Something that we've known really, really well, or something that we've forgotten about, but it's in our bones and it's just right and available to us, but we rediscover it and we find another entry point into it. So this song I learned from my older brother and sister, from Peter, Paul, and Mary's version. But did I know that this song had been written by Pete Seeger and Lee Hayes in 1949 for the progressive movement? Did I know that this song was recorded in 1950 and really wasn't discovered again until the 60s? It was really just kind of lying fallow, but it was written as a strong anti-political song. So, of course, and then it found its way into the 60s, into the freedom movement. But I never sang the song that way. I never sang it that way. I just always sang it, love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this. And it was fun, but I was able to kind of push it to the side as I got older and not remember this song. Trini Lopez, that's right, went on to record it. Sam Cooke, Martha and the Vandellas, Johnny Cash and June Carter Cash, Leonard Nimoy even did a version of this song, and many other people did a version of this song. And how many times have you sung this song in your life? A lot, right? And I made sure to not put the lyrics up on the chat because I didn't think anybody would need the lyrics. Because it's one of those songs that we know, right? We know inside and out. Most of us do, that are raised in the United States in this era. So what I wanted to invite us to do for a minute is just to think about a song that you've either forgotten, didn't really necessarily love or like. Oh, nice. Oh, I want to see what that chat says about Emma's Revolution, but I can't keep up with you. I have to listen. I haven't heard Emma's Revolution.
Love between all the resistors.
Yeah, awesome. Right? So that's the reworking of a song. And I guess what I wanted us to bring today is that each of us can rework a song that you love or a song you've forgotten. And those songs can be reworked in the way that you sing them. This was a surprise to me. You might even surprise yourself. Some of the songs, so just take a moment and see if there's a song that comes to mind for you that you maybe kind of forgot about, kind of wanted to forget about, but it actually has been meaningful to you. Ah, yes, thank you. Kumbaya, that was on my list too. Yeah, Kumbaya. Michael rowed the boat ashore. I think This Land Is Your Land falls into that category. I think it's one of those songs that we move close to and move away from. Where Have All the Flowers Gone? Amazing Grace. Puff the Magic. Oh, Seasons in the Sun. I love this. One of the ones that Four Strong Winds, one of the ones that comes to mind for me, The Water Is Wide. Oh, this is nice, guys. I love this. Turning over the rainbow. So I want to do a little experiment right now. I just want to say one of the songs that comes to mind for me actually is Rockabye Baby in the Treetop. Because it's one of those songs that you just sing the lyrics to and you don't think about it. And then later you go, what is this about the baby falling out of the bow? And so it brings like a different texture once you tune in and listen. So I just wanted to have an experiment. I'm sure you've done this before, but Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, one of my all-time favorite songs. And in your own space right now, I want you to sing the first line of that song to yourself. Twinkle, twinkle, keep going. I see you singing. Beautiful. I'm going to stop you there and ask you just to hold for just a second. Now that you got familiar with it again, now I want you to sing the whole first verse. And I want you to do something different. Make your own cover with this song right now. Stretch it out, slow it down, speed it up, jazz it up. Listen a little bit more, sing one note. But just take your time and stretch out what you might hear with Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Here we go. Twing, and you go from there. Well, I love watching you wonder with some of you have your heads up and are looking up. Some of you are moving faster. Some of you are pondering. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, Joe, you thought about Rockabye Baby too? That's awesome. I want you to, I just want to give you a gift here in the chat. Katie's going to put in a link to another cover that I did that I had been pondering with for so long because I loved it, but I also struggled with it, and that was Holly Near's I Am Willing. And Rebecca Goldsmith and I did a cover of I Am Willing, and it is available for you to just listen to through Bandcamp, and you'll get a link to that coming up in your chat soon. And I am happy to say we slowed it down, we stretched it out, we made it really long so that you could really ponder the lyrics. Happy to say Holly herself really thought it was beautiful. So I was like, yes, because you never know when you're going to take something and reshape it and redo it, how the person that wrote the song might feel about that. But she gave us a big thumbs up on it. So I hope that you'll enjoy that particular cover as well. I also want to say that I think that this process of listening to a song in a different way or singing it in a different way is also one of the things that I learn about in my spiritual practice of how I'm in relationship with people, but also with the earth. The earth is one thing that's always right in front of me or under my feet that I might not see the layers of my kinship with the earth. And to that end, I also wanted to bring up that I have this incredible opportunity with Elise Witt to be uncovering the songs of land and water and workshops that we're doing together. One on Ossabaw Island and one right near where some of you folks are, the Eastern Shore in Chesapeake Bay. And we're going to sing all kinds of things and explore sound and song and chant and movement. But we're also going to be listening to the songs of the land and that which we might just see as beautiful, but actually go a few layers deeper and uncover that experience as well of being on the land and how that intersects with our song. Elise, anything you want to bring here?
I'm just thrilled with how you talk about the workshop, but also how you talk about this taking a familiar song and just getting reacquainted with it. It's like maybe, like a relative that you haven't seen and has suddenly, like, maybe you knew them when they were like your cousin when they were like you were both maybe 10 years old or something, and now you're adults and you haven't seen them in 20, 30, 40 years, and they have this whole life that's developed, and you start telling stories and you remember the past, but you also are like creating new territory and new relationship with the person with the song. And I love how you framed that. Um, I would really love it if some of you daily antidoters come sing with us. Ossabaw Island is a magical place on the coast of Georgia off the city of Savannah. And I did about 6 years, I did a workshop each year on that island years ago. And then last year, Gayanne and I did a workshop together, and it was truly, truly magical. Really singing the inspiration of that incredible environment. The island is as big as the country of Bermuda, the island of Bermuda, and it has I don't know how many different ecosystems. So one of the days we travel around the island singing in the different, there's marshland, there's beach, there's an incredible rookery with, name some birds, Gayanne, storks, ibis,
Egrets, herons,
yeah, incredible.
cranes.
Thousands of them, and they're all like up in these trees, and it's just this cacophony, beautiful cacophony of sound. Um, anyway, a lot of you sang the bioluminescent song with me a few days ago, and that came from that Ossabaw Island trip. So we hope to create some new music this year. And then we're pretty excited. Busy Graham, the wonderful Busy Graham from Carpe Diem Arts, invited us to do a retreat at her family's place on the Eastern Shore. And it'll be very different because the environment is completely different. We'll be right there on the water. And so it'll be a similar type of workshop, finding inspiration of the land, the music within it, but inspired by a completely different environment. So, um, yeah, we're pretty excited about those. It will be small groups. I think we can take 12 people to Asaba. We have maybe almost half of it filled, and then a few more in Maryland. But it won't be
You
a
only
huge.
get to Ossabad by boat. That's one of its incredible magical things, is that we're away from everything and we're the only people on the island except for our island guides. And it is one of the most amazing things I've ever done in my life. I'm so glad we're doing it again. We'd love to have some of you join us. So we're going to come back to If I Had a Hammer, and I do want to say that did I interrupt you, Elise, or were you good?
No, I would no. Only thing I would say is let's go back to if I had a hammer.
So I'm going back to If I Had a Hammer. I sang this 2 years ago when we were only online. This is pre-vaccine, so we were still doing everything online. I'm so glad this still exists. Oh my gosh, the things that were born. And I have to say, it was right after January 6th, too. So when I sang the words danger, I felt them in my body in a way that I never had done when I sang this song as a child. So, what I want to invite you, I'm going to sing the song exactly the same way, but now you know what it is and you know what's coming. So, I'm going to sing the cover of it at first, and then we're going to sing it together like we know it. But what I'm hoping is that with this walk into kind of feeling it a little differently, maybe getting your own memory stirred from your childhood and your own relationship to this song over time, that gets into our bodies a little bit more right now, that we hear the words justice, freedom, love between our brothers and our sisters. We hear those words, we feel those words. You know that you've been cultivating love through your singing over this time together. And so it's not hard to look at each other and feel that emerge and rise. So, but here we go again into the little bit of the odyssey of the way I twisted this song so that I could feel it in a new way and fall in love with it. So,
I also want to just say, Gayanne, I love that there's so much space in there that we almost can do it as a call and response with you.
oh,
So you
nice,
sing,
nice.
and then we sing whatever, not what you're singing, but like this, it's a conversation. That's
Thank
what I
you,
really
Lisa. That
enjoy.
is perfect. I'm so glad you said that because I want you to sing along with me while I'm singing Making Your Own Path, while I'm making my own path with this song. Make your own path, either as a response or as a harmony or as some sort of something, some sort of dance with me creating the space. And then we'll come back into the more rhythmic, well-known way of singing it and come back into maybe our campfire space in a little bit different way. I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, I'd hammer in the evening, all over this land. I'd hammer out danger, I'd hammer out warning, I'd hammer out love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. If I had a bell, I'd ring it in the morning, I'd ring it in the evening, all over this land. I'd ring out danger, I'd ring out warning, I'd ring out love between my brothers and my sisters, love between, oh, love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. If I had a song, I'd sing it in the morning, I'd sing it in the evening, all over this land. I'd sing out danger, I'd sing out warning, I'd sing out love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. Oh, well, I've got a hammer and I've got a bell to ring, and I've got a song to sing all over this land. It's the hammer of justice, it's the bell of freedom, it's the song about love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. All over this land, all over this land. Ooh, oh. Oh, thank you so much. You guys are so awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Gayanne. Oh my goodness, that was incredible. I could feel everyone singing together and singing in their own voice that joined with all of our voices. So beautiful. You're such an amazing teacher. The way that you teach and open up things. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you. Let's say farewell to our friends on Facebook Live. Thank you all for joining us today. Thank you, everyone. Any announcements from the Daily Antidote crew, Carpe Diem crew? Anything you'd like us to know? Next Saturday in the DC area, sing out, jam out, you'll see in the chat. Very wonderful to be with you today. Thank you again, Gayanne. Thank you for bringing us this beautiful song in a new way. Thank you to the Daily Antidote of Song. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Katie. And thank you, Carpe Diem Arts, for bringing us together. Thank you, Becky and Julie in Ontario. Thank you, Deborah in Kentucky, Mabel and the Bears. Thank you, Cricket in Maryland, Linda on Orcas Island. Thank you, Jamie in Victoria and Katie in Charlottesville. Thank you, Annette in California. Thank you, Kathy in Virginia and Laris in the UK. Thank you, Carolyn in Boise and Susan G. Thank you to Sheila in Florida, Pauline in Newcastle, UK, Dory and Ollie, Ruth also in Birmingham, UK, Arlene in Berkeley, that's not in the UK, that's in California. Thank you, Kat in Vermont, Luda with your heart in Victoria. Thank you, Susan in Seattle and in Silver Spring. Thank you, Aloysius and Kathy and Ann in Nashville. Thank you, Leah in Illinois, Amanda and Miles in Michigan, and Hoda in BC. Thank you, Gary and Storm and the Curly Tops. Thank you, Bonnie in Boise and Juana La Tejana. Thank you, Katie, for keeping us looking and sounding good. Thank you, Aloysius and Linda on Orcas Island. Jamie in Victoria, Sheila in Florida, Dory and Ollie, Bob and Kevin in DC, Nancy and Joe, we love you. Karen in Oregon, Christiana and Bob, Jenny with your sunflower, Fred in Silver Spring, LMG and Caroline in DC, Penny and Ralph in Victoria, and Amos. This is the team EKG coming to you from the Daily Antidote of Song. E is Elise, K is Katie, and G is Gayanne Geurin. Thank you so much for making our EKG levels so beautiful today. Thank you, everyone. So good to be with you. Have a wonderful Monday, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.